Hi guys, how are you all doing? I'm Steve, I'm a wellbeing coach here at Isorropia, and welcome back to the second instalment of Workout Wednesdays. Today we're going to be doing an arm and shoulder workout. It's going to create a little bit of strength in your arms, both your biceps, your triceps, shoulders and down your trapeziums. It's just going to help you with a little bit of mobility, get your heart rate up a little bit, just something you can come back to every now and again when you feel like it. Once a week, twice a week. In the future we're going to be separating the body parts so you can come back to them as and when you see fit. Okay, on that note, let's get started with a little quick warm up. Same as before, we're just going to start looking side to side. Loosen up your neck, nice and gently. And don't forget to take it at your own pace. From there we're just going to look down and back up again. A couple of times each go. And then we're going to move on to the next one. We're going to go side to side. If you feel any aches or pains or too much stiffness, just stop, have a little breather. Don't put too much pressure on yourselves. Okay, we're just going to start rolling the shoulders forward now. Just keep nice and loose. If you're stood up, just move around a little bit, get the blood flowing. And if you're sitting down, just do these exercises as we sit. And backwards. It's the thing with all these exercises, guys, especially with the shoulders and arms now, you can do them sat down or stood up. If you sit down if you have any problems with your mobility, as long as you're working. Okay, from there, arms out, we're just going to turn palms up and palms down. That's great, just a little bit here. We're going to go out and same, palms up, palms down, just for a couple of repetitions. And just shake that off, have a little breather. Arms back out to the side. We're just going to make some small circular motions. A couple of times forward, a couple of times back. That's great. And as we go forward again, we're going to make it a little bit bigger. Nice big circles now. That's great. We're going to go backwards one more time. You should start feeling that now in your shoulders, guys. Excellent. Okay, just shake that off. Have a little breather quickly. Okay, what we're going to do now is just going to warm the body up quickly so we're not going to cause any injury to ourselves. So what I'd like to do now is just either run or jog or skip on the spot. Just for a couple of seconds. That's it, keep it going. You can go slow or as fast as you like. And we're going to stop and we're just going to punch out. A couple of seconds doing this, guys. And we're going to go back to the skipping. And have a breather. Again, guys, take it at your own pace. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Any aches and pains, just stop. Have a breather and then get back into it. Okay? Continue with a bit more warm up now. We're just going to skip on the spot again. And we're going to move into star jumps. Just do 10 or so of these. Again, if you sat down doing these warm-ups, you're not going to be able to jump around if your mobility is not very well. What I'd suggest you do is just punch out. And again, with the star jumps, just bring your arms up. Try and do these at a bit of a quicker pace though, because you're not using your whole body. And we want to get your blood pumping, we want to get your heart racing a little bit, just again so you don't to avoid any injury. Okay, that's great. Okay, What we're going to do now is, I'm going to get 2 household objects, could be anything. For today's purpose I'm using tins, filled up with whatever's in them. And we're going to start by working your biceps. Hands by your sides, and just raise them up, and down again. That's great. We will be doing some variations of these on your second and third set. Again, go as quick or as slow as you like with these guys. That's great. You're going to move straight from your biceps. From here we're going to turn the tins around and just do some shoulder press. Again, all these exercises, guys, are great if you cannot stand up. If you have any trouble standing up for any length of time, do all of these sitting down. Get through 3 of these, up to 10, 12, however many you feel comfortable with, and bring that down to the middle. And we're just going to incorporate your trapeziums, which are these muscles which run down from your neck all down onto the top of your back, connect all your shoulders up. We're just going to come up to here and back down again, and back down, and that's it. If you have got dumbbells at home, guys, great, but as I said before, anything will do, anything you can find, or even nothing at all, just using your hands to create this motion. You're still moving, you're contracting the muscles. It's great. Okay, from here we're going to go back down to the middle now. We're going to start to work your triceps. Arm up, as close to your head as possible. Bend your elbow down to the back of your head, and we're just going to come up to here. Straighten the arm out. Don't straighten it all the way, because you'll be in danger of hyperextending your elbow. Okay, we're going to move on to the next arm. Do 5, 10, 15, again, whatever you feel comfortable with. This is all just to plant ideas into your head and get you used to working out from the comfort of your own home. Okay, once you've done them, place your objects down. If you haven't got objects, just have a breather, shake it off for a second. That was set 1. Well done if you're keeping up. Now we're going to do a different variation of the bicep curl. So beforehand we was using both arms at the same time. This time around I'd like you just to twist one at a time. Again, at your own time, guys. If you're going to speed it up a little bit, you can keep the intensity. If you don't, you just slow it down. Really concentrate on that muscle that you're working. That's really good. And once you've done 10 on each, we're going to move back to another tricep exercise. We're going to put our shoulders forward, keeping our back straight, and we're just going to extend our arms outwards and back again. That's great. When you've done that, we go to the other side. 10 on each side, guys. Excellent stuff. Now we're going to work the shoulders again. This time around, we're just going to get our implements and we're just going to bring our arms forward. This is working all the front of your shoulders, getting a little bit of strength in there. Again, do 10 on each arm. And if you're feeling fit, speed it up a little bit. You can go as fast or as slow as you like. Sticking with the shoulders, we're going to move it outwards now with straight arms this time. Before, we was bringing it up to work your traps. Now we're working the outside of your shoulders. And then that's it, great. Now for the trapeziums, we're going to hold whatever we've got in front of us, and we're just going to bring our elbows up, just to our shoulders. Just 10 on each side. That's great, and place your objects down. Other end of the shake off. Roll your shoulders around, keep nice and loose. Perfect. Okay, set 3. Another slight variation of things. For your biceps, we're going to hold the tins, palms facing inwards this time. These are called hammer curls. You'll see why, because you're using the instruments like a hammer. Again, 10 on each side. If you want to, you can pick up the pace. You can even do these timed if you want, guys. A minute at a time, 30 seconds at a time. Okay, back onto the triceps now. Both tins at the same time, and we're just going to raise them up together. I'm going to do 15 this time because the triceps are bigger muscles, so you've got 3 of them. Okay, I'm moving on to the shoulders. We're going to work now, not so much on the muscle, but on the rotator cuff. So we're going to get our instrument, or empty-handed, it's entirely up to you, and we're just going to bring it out to there. This is going to loosen up all that ball joint in your shoulder. We're going to do 5 this side. And 5 on your left side. Okay, and keeping with the rotator cuff, pop your arm out this way, keep it all square, and we're just going to raise it up and back down, 5 each side. Same on the other side, let's go. 1. Okay. Pop your products down. Right, okay guys, now we've done the main exercises, we're just going to stretch off a little bit, so shake your arms, put your hands together, clasp them around, turn your palms outwards and just stretch. Hold that there for a few seconds. Perfect. Stretching out all your biceps. Let that drop, shake them off. We're going to pop your right arm across your chest. I'm just going to stretch the shoulder where we've just worked out now. Keep it nice and loose. Couple of seconds that side. Shake it off and change. And shake that one off. Perfect. We're just going to stretch the triceps now, guys. Put it behind your head. And just ease it back gently. Just feel the stretch slightly. Shouldn't hurt too much. If it does, just stop what you're doing. Perfect. And change. Just stretch it off a little bit more on the side. Perfect. Shake that off. Okay guys, that's your end of your 10-15 minute workout. I hope this has helped, and I hope to see you next time on Workout Wednesday.